work for catch surf, traveling a lot, surfing a lot.
He was just over in my neck of the woods doing the catch surf East Coast Get Wet tour. So he's a crossover athlete. He's pretty much a professional surfer for catch surf and also one of the top skimboarders out here.
And his brother Trevor Stanlin is a standout skimboarder, but he couldn't make it this weekend. But that guy rips. I mean, the whole family, Mike Stanlin, it's a legacy skimboard family for sure. And we are off and running with Pro Men Round 3, Heat 3, with David Sturman, Blair Conklin.
Nope, no Conklin in this
Or
one.
not Blair Conklin, Austin Keene, David Sturman, and who's our third competitor?
Looks like we've got Austin,
Tyler Stanlin,
Dave, and Tyler out there. This is AK gone deep. He made a couple of those earlier in the second round, but that one was just a little too far for him to get. He's known to get out super far, glide 30, 40 yards out there in the water and, catch one of those big sets that are coming in.
And you can see with the tide being so low compared to this morning, it's starting to break a little bit further out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long glide. You're up there on top of the hill and you're looking down, and I mean, that's a half a football field in between you and the wave, and to time it right, it takes a lot of skill and practice. So, I tried to get a few waves at warm up. I made it, at the lunch break, and I made it out to him. But to time it and get the turn, so you make it all the way back down the face.
There's Tyler.
Tough. Tyler knows what he's doing, that's for sure. That one wasn't as far out, but he went late. He snapped it, got the full bash off the top, and right in the pocket, drove it all the way back to the beach.
And there's Tyler Stanlin's bio, not currently ranked on the UST Tour. I think he's David Sturman finding one right on the sand. I think when you get there late and you really snap it and you get that big spray, probably score a little bit higher just from the judges seeing that visual of the spray and the timing, as opposed to getting there early. And there's Tyler Stanlin, not ranked right now. As we said, traveling a lot for catch surf and working, and doesn't seem to be affecting his skimboarding that much.
That was pretty sick. That was like a bigger
sick
spin on the lip. He did like a 360 shove it and then kept it spinning 180, which I'm pretty sure that's a bigger spin, and might have even rotated around once again as he was sliding up the beach. So that was a big technical maneuver there for Tyler.
There's Rob Salazar judging
Rob's
all
solid
day.
Dude, man. He does a great job out there helping keep things rolling, and an official guy up there to judge, and he knows what he's looking for.
David Sturman electing not to go on that one. Yeah, you really have to give it up to the judges. Not only is it a difficult job, but you're out there all day. You're in the heat. You're battling people asking for scores, and they keep this thing going.
Yeah. That's David Sturman keeping it going. Nice frontside wrap there. Tucking in, getting a little barrel. These guys are hustling back up the slope. I think we missed Austin's last wave. Looks like he just got one in there while David went. So if you're just joining us online, this is the 39th Annual Victoria World Championships of Skimboarding. I'm Jason Wilson. Just got down off the Judges Tower to join the live webcast here. I'm here with Kyle from Victoria Skimboards. Having a good time. It's fun to be involved in the webcast. I wonder how many people are watching right now.
We have a couple hundred always kind of filtering in and out, but last year I think, Austin Keene.
That was just what you were talking about, getting there and a little late and just blasting it and right into the pocket. That was Austin Keene with a solid backside wrap.
Yeah, I think last year we had, our demographics were just under 10,000 total different views for the weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of views.
Yeah.
Probably all different countries, I would imagine.
Right. Absolutely. There's a good shot of David Sturman and you see the pros do a really good job of conserving their energy, kind of taking their time coming back up the slope, assessing the conditions, and this could be a good little wrap. Tyler Stanlin in front of the judges stand.
That was a long one. He really got some down the line there after the wrap.
He doesn't compete much, but last year at least he competes in the VIC because he's a local, and a lot of locals in Laguna compete in the VIC because it's kind of just a staple of tradition. And last year, I think he got to the quarterfinals and he skimmed great. This year, he's skimming great. Big things from that guy. Austin Keene front side. And he's going to dip under the lip and he can't squeeze into the barrel. He's got the hair going, though. That's like you, circa
2000 whatever. Jeez, it's been a while. I'm just a crazy bald head now. But yeah, Austin Keene, a lot of the skimboarders I think embrace the dreadlocks. You know, it's easy to do when you're in the sun and salt water every day. Your hair just naturally gets a little tangled up, so
Right.
I think some people just decide to run with it.
Tyler looks like he's eyeing something. And it's going to be a frontside bash, and he just ran out of room. You know that feeling when you get to the wave and you just don't really have anywhere to go?
He was able to somehow stay on top of his board, which is definitely good, you know. But yeah, I don't think that was quite what he wanted out of that wave. Looks like Austin
going... I think David got the better of the exchange on that one.
Yeah, David was in the smaller part of the wave, but it was kind of playing it smart and caught the corner and was able to do a frontside wrap and, you know, make it back to the beach, get a little cover up. Austin got a little hung up there, hitting it late.
And they're hustling now that the heat's winding down. I think we're around 3 minutes left to go in this one. But the action's not over. We're going to be coming into Perry Pruitt, Teddy Velasquez, and Gio Reyes. Gio Reyes, another dark horse, another Laguna local, but the kid slays it, and he's been skimming in form. Teddy Velasquez is, and I'm a little partial, one of my favorites, and you sponsor him as well through your clothing company.
I do. Teddy is a stand-up guy. I was hanging out with him last night, and, you know, he's just a real positive dude, and, you know, he's got a different approach to life than a lot of guys I know, and he's just a real genuine fella, and he started Tortuava, and they're sponsoring the contest, so not only is he competing, but he's back there selling gear and has a tent set up and doing what he can to support the event here. And I know he contributed a bunch of hats for the prize bags. Tortuava's known for their headwear, and yeah, just a really cool dude. Another Laguna local.
Here's Tyler going to get a frontside in. I think he's going to air, and he's so surf style. You can see it through his style that he's...
Yeah, he definitely is on a surfboard a lot, and it does shine through in his skimboarding.
Oh.
That's another one of those deep wraps that we were talking about. Austin making it way out there, turning, and, you know, while he didn't get a huge barrel, he got the cover up and he brought it all the way back to the beach. And, you know, it's difficult to do on those ones that are way out on the outside.
You can see the sun starting to kind of dip and reflect off the ocean, and this is my favorite time to skim, actually. Right after work, get the work day off you, get the sweat off you, and get out and just get a couple waves.
Yeah, I'm a morning guy. You know, I like to get out there in the morning.
Here's Austin going way out, frontside wrap, and he makes it.
Jeez, that
Pushed through
was
the
a
lip.
high-scoring frontside for him. You know, while it wasn't the most flare on that wave, you know, he was able to go up the face of it, wrap it, get a little cover up, and slide out, you know, up the beach. And that was a big frontside. Difficulty is definitely considered in waves like that.
Yeah, punching through that lip and actually completing the ride is going to score him much higher than if he would have just pulled in and fell, for sure.
Yeah.
There you go, a shot of our Olo Clip roaming cam from the beach. You see the competitors, you're seeing what they're seeing, and it's on.
I think I need to get me one of those Olo clips.
They're cool. They turn your iPhone into like a super wide angle lens, and they have
a bunch of different style lenses.
Yeah, they have wide angle, they have fisheye,
Get
and
your
then they have
skate
some
film on.
There you go. They have some macros too if you want to get artsy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool what you can do with your cell phone these days, and get the shot, and, you know, it looks like it was a professional photograph.
Absolutely. Well, everyone these days is a professional photographer.
Yeah, Instagram. Check my Instagram.
All you need is an iPhone.
Speaking of Instagram, the official hashtag here is the VIC 2015. Am I correct with that?
Yeah, and I think tomorrow we're going to be giving away a couple Olo clips. So stay tuned and tune in tomorrow to get the details of how to win one of those. And Austin Keene frontside wrap.
Oh,
come on.
My gosh, that might be one of the best waves I've seen today.
Give him the trophy. That was ridiculous.
Now, while he was just scraping onto those earlier front sides, you can just throw them right out the door, because that That was it. Jeez. That is going to be an amazing photograph.
The
Holy
difficulty
smokes.
level on something like that is you can't understand it unless you know.
No,
I
those
don't even
frontside
understand
wraps,
it.
you don't see them a lot. It's because they're really hard. It's a lot different than a backside wrap, and he did not get hung up in the lip like his previous ones there where he was just making it up the beach. That was a full driving barrel.
Rob Salazar, one of the judges, was so pumped up he went over and gave him like a fist pump.
I mean, he had to get a 9 or 10 on that.
I wish we had instant replay because I'd play that over 6 times.